Alright guys, imagine this. 4 pro players step into one of the craziest challenges ever created, going up against 1,000 players in a massive Minecraft battlefield with one simple goal: fight through every single enemy, survive impossible odds, reach the final castle, and walk away with $25,000. And from the very beginning, the intensity is unreal, as 400 players guard the first gate and rush in from every direction, creating pure chaos, while the pros try to stay calm, stick together, and control the fight as they dodge attacks, reposition constantly, and start eliminating enemies one by one with clean coordination and fast reactions, turning the battlefield into complete destruction as kill streaks begin to stack up and fear spreads through the crowd, forcing weaker players to retreat while stronger ones keep pushing. But the pros don't stop. They keep applying pressure, landing hit after hit, until over 150 players are wiped out in just minutes and the first gate is finally cleared, giving them a short moment to breathe before realizing that this was only the beginning and things are about to get much harder as they move into the second area, where 300 players now wait with bows ready, turning the fight into a long-range war where arrows fill the sky and every step forward becomes dangerous, forcing the pros to slow down, think strategically, and use positioning to their advantage as they hold a narrow bridge where one mistake means instant death, carefully timing their shots, supporting each other, and gradually picking off enemies from a distance while under constant pressure, showing patience, discipline, and insane accuracy, until the enemy numbers start dropping and the moment finally comes to push forward, leading to a high-risk charge across the bridge filled with tension, where one wrong move could end everything. But they make it across and instantly transition into close combat inside the towers, where fast reflexes, precise hits, and strong teamwork allow them to dominate and clear out the second wave completely. But just when it feels like they are gaining control, the real nightmare begins as they enter the third stage, facing 200 heavily equipped players in full diamond armor, armed with poison arrows and tridents, completely changing the pace of the battle as every hit now deals massive damage and the environment itself becomes a threat, especially the water, which turns into a deadly trap due to riptide attacks, forcing the pros to rethink everything, adapt quickly, and rely on smarter plays by using islands for cover, stealing enemy gear, and slowly chipping away at their opponents while trying to avoid getting overwhelmed. But the pressure keeps building, and mistakes start to happen as one teammate gets caught out, surrounded, and eliminated despite calling for help, shaking the entire team and raising the stakes even higher as they continue fighting with fewer numbers, trying to stay focused while dealing with stronger enemies. But the chaos doesn't stop, and another teammate falls, leaving only a small group behind, and eventually just one final player who now carries the hopes of the entire team on his shoulders, entering the last stage where 99 elite archers stand between him and victory, creating one of the most intense moments of the challenge as arrows fly non-stop from every direction, forcing him to move perfectly, dodge with precision, and take calculated shots while slowly advancing forward, using every bit of skill, game sense, and confidence he has built up to clear towers one by one in a display of pure clutch gameplay, staying calm under extreme pressure, managing his health, timing his attacks, and refusing to give up even when the situation looks impossible, until somehow he reaches the castle after defeating 999 players, an unbelievable achievement that seems like victory. But then comes the final twist, as one last opponent is revealed, a top-tier PvP player waiting for a 1 versus 1 fight with equal gear and no advantage, turning everything into a final test of pure skill, where both players trade hits, dodge, and try to outplay each other in a fast-paced duel filled with tension, where every movement matters and one small mistake can decide everything. And despite the insane journey, the clutch plays, and the determination to win win for his fallen teammates. That one mistake happens, and he loses the fight at the very end, falling just short of victory, and proving that even after beating almost the entire challenge, the final moment can still change everything, making this not just a battle, but a legendary story about skill, pressure, teamwork, and how sometimes the hardest part isn't the beginning or the middle, but the very last step. And if you enjoyed this incredible story, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, because who knows, next time they might come back stronger, play smarter, and finally take the win.